Welcome to another live stream. I'm trying to get up here. My ass. I'm trying to get my ass set up. Yes, welcome. Girls and gals, or gals and guys, and well, I mean, I guess guys can be gals and girls can be gal. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. I'm just here. Welcome to lunch at the park. It's a beautiful day in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and I decided to have lunch in the park, so why not? I'm hanging out near the Mekong River. This is actually my secret little spot that I like to take off and go to. It's actually where I do my interviews. So if any of my OGs come through, hey, is that Lily? Hey, Lily. You're the first one on the live stream. You're definitely my OG girlfriend. Yeah, but anyway, I went to the mall first to pick up a few things, right? And I was like, you know what? It's so pretty. I don't want to be stuck in the mall. I want to go outside, right? I was like, let me get some lunch at the food court. Let me tell you, I got all this food for under $5. I've got one of my favorite drinks of all time. Sugar cane juice, baby. Oh my God. Nature's soda pop. Nature's soda pop. It's so sweet. It's straight off the cane, man. I love sugar cane. So you're gonna be seeing me like eat and drink. I mean, maybe that's sort of gross, but I can still talk. I mean, you know. But yeah, if you guys are just coming in, my name is Tami. I'm an expat from Orlando, Florida, USA. Yeah, welcome to the crazy train. I'm trying to get my lunch set up, guys. So, look at this giant ass papaya salad. I gotta show you guys this. This giant freshly made papaya salad in the mall, the Eon Mall here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, with shrimp, mind you, and all the good veggies you can eat, nuts, everything. $2.50. Yeah, I got chopsticks, guys. What is this? $2.50. Oh, fuck. He didn't put the shrimp, man. He stuck a crab in there. Oh, no. Okay, well, I wanted shrimp. The guy gave me crab. I mean, sometimes it gets lost in translation, guys. I'm not a big fan of that, but yeah, I'm gonna buy this. Oh, wait a minute. There is a shrimp, bro. Hey, that's a big shrimp. Let's try this shrimp. Did I get some napkins? Oh, boy. Okay, now, that was raw shrimp. I usually eat it cooked, but I'll go for raw. Raw is good, too. It's like eating sushi, right? What the hell are my napkins? I don't want you guys to see shit all over my face. But yeah, anyway. This whole tub, papaya salad, and I'll give you a bird's eye view in a minute, was $2.50. Now check this out. Barbecue chicken skewer. 80 cents, guys, for all of this. You gotta try it. Oh my God. Holy shit. That's good. It's chicken breast, man. It's barbecue chicken breast. This skewer was 80 cents. Oh, look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I just ate. There's 6 pieces of. I hope the live stream don't go out. There's no Wi-Fi in the park, guys, so I'm running off of my own phone's 4G. So if it goes in and out, I can't help it. I'm sorry. Now, the other thing I got, and I won't sit here and eat in your face, but I just thought I'd show you these guys this stuff. This looks like a giant meat lollipop. No, it's actually pork. It's barbecued pork. It's barbecued pork, and this, mind you, was 70 cents. 70 cents, bro. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm so sorry. Like I said, there's no Wi-Fi out here, guys, so I'm losing everybody. But tell me if you can see me now. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Am I in a cave? I'm probably in a cave. Yeah, the reception's not going to be that great, but I'll show you the park. Let me know if you guys can see, but said hi. MD Halem says hi. Hi. Okay, somebody's asking where I'm at. Your name is what? Nelly? Okay, a lot of people coming in saying hi. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. All right, guys, hold on. We're gonna show you the park. We're gonna show you the park. So yeah, this is a cute little free park. And I'm actually, if you're wondering where I'm at, I'm in a like a bamboo hut kind of thing. That's why the reception's probably going in and out. Oh, look, there's a lizard up there. That's cool. Yeah, and there's a pond. Well, they've got a bunch of junk out here. I guess they're still building, but there's a pond, if you can see it. See the water right in there? There's like a little man-made pond. And there's huts actually all around. So it's not just me, but all around this pond are huts. And you pretty much just sit on the I am. I'm actually sitting, I brought something to sit on because it's really dusty. But that out there is the Mekong River. Okay, you can't really see it because you got all these trees and everything, but that is the main river. And we're not far from the touristy area. So yeah. So that's what's up, guys. But like I said, if the live stream goes crazy, I can't help it. But yeah, if you have any questions, that's what we're here for today. We're doing the live. If you have any questions about relocating to Cambodia, let me know. And I'll just have a little nibble of this and that while we catch your comments. So let's see. What country? We're in Cambodia. More people saying hi. Hello. What's the purpose of life? I do believe the purpose of life is to live. Not to be a slave to corporate America or wherever other country you're from, but to actually enjoy your damn time off. I think that is the purpose of life. Not to be working and slaving away for somebody else. I'm about living, you know what I mean? I'm about being under this hut on a beautiful Friday afternoon in Phnom Penh and eating papaya salad freshly made by a Cambodian at the mall. They put some kind of good sauce in here too, man. For $2.50, this is a deal. Okay, let me read some of your comments. You guys can check out the area. Oh, thank you so much. Wow, somebody came through on a super chat. Well, let me give you a thumbs up. Joe DeLucci, be what makes you happy. You got that right, Joe. You definitely got to be what makes you happy. I mean, it's good to be different. You know what I mean? Like, be you. Be you. That's what it's all about, man. I never did play by the rules. I'm not one of those people. Even though I had to play by the rules back when in the United States and corporate America, but this girl bent the rules several times in her favor. Okay? Like, if they told me to zig, I would zag. If they said go up, I'd go down. Or I'd be like, you know what? I'll meet you in the middle somewhere, but I'm not going to do exactly what you tell me. And just like they're saying, well, you know what? You should wait until you're at least 62 to retire. Don't you want to have $1 million or more when you retire? And I'm like, you don't need no freaking $1 million to retire in Southeast Asia? Are you kidding me? You know how much I live on in Southeast Asia? You will not, it will blow your mind. I've been here since January. Next month will be a year. I live on less than $10,000 a year. Say what? You heard me. Roughly, I think it comes out to like $9,000 to $9,500 a year is what I live off of. Everything else above that, I stash away. So can you tell me, honestly, especially if you're American like I am, now I may have people from other parts of the world, but I'm talking Western countries and the state of the economy as it is in today, could you live on less than $10,000 a year? Let's just pick America. I'm from Florida, okay? I'm from Orlando, Florida. There is no freaking way in hell I could live, even in my car, for $10,000 a year. Now, if I had no car and I lived in a tent in the woods, maybe I could make it work. Who the hell's gonna do that in Florida? Shit, I'd be thrown in jail if I tried to do that shit. They'd throw my ass in jail, you know what I mean? But yeah, I appreciate the super chat. Anyway, let me go back, I'm just rattling. We can get some more views of this really cool hut. Hut 1, hut 2. There's somebody over here cleaning right now. You see them? They're right over there. Thanks. You say I'm speaking straight facts. Oh, it's super safe, CTG. I have no problems whatsoever. I see surrender. I can't read all the rest of that, but they said hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, hello, hello. I see everybody rocking in, rocking in. Hell no, hell yes. Lily, hell yes. Well, you know what, Nigerian nightmare, if that's your life and that's what you choose to do and you're making that kind of bread, well, good on you, man. You know, not everybody's making $10,000 a month. That's not average. Daisy says minimum in the 24,000. Yeah. Am I poor? No, I am super rich. Are you kidding me? I've never been richer in my freaking life. Just because I live off of less than $10,000 a month doesn't mean I don't have anything else. Doesn't mean I'm not enjoying the finer things of life, like having a really super freshly made papaya salad for $2.50 with shrimp. Okay? Nice barbecued chicken skewer for 80 cents. Pure chicken breast. No artificial flavors or additives. Not to mention a giant pork skewer for 70 cents. Can't get this shit in America for this price. Why would I pay more? Look at this. Pure sugar cane juice. We don't have this in Florida. I have never had pure sugarcane juice in America. This is a first. Nature's soda pop, bro. It is the best. So when you ask me, am I poor? No. No. I'm rich in culture. I'm rich in my savings and my investments. I'm saving money. I'm rich in the food, the product of the quality of the foods out here and the drinks. People are super nice and friendly, and it's not because of me being from America, but they are that way to everybody here. You hear what I'm saying? Everybody. It's a beautiful thing, man. I think being poor is like, depends on what you think you're poor in. You know, it's not just money. You can be poor in love, right? You can be poor in time. Whereas you could work your ass off making that $10,000 a month, but you'll have no time to yourself. You're just actually making money to realize somebody else's dream. You're helping them to realize their dreams. You're helping the boss to be the one on in Cambodia in a hut eating lunch in the middle of the afternoon while you're working your ass off. He may be paying you some bread, but you are a slave to the system. This is what I'm rich in. I'm rich in time. I'm retired. I'm rich in time. I'm rich in cash that I can stash. I am rich in culture and food out here. The food out here, like I've showed you. High quality food for pennies on the dollar. Okay, let me tell you. I went to one of their chain, supermarkets out here. It's called Super Duper. And I bought, well, they're small bananas, the little bananas, but I bought 19 on a rack. There's 19 little bananas actually on a rack that you can buy. 19 bananas for 88 cents. Could I do that in the United States? Hell no. I don't even think I could buy one banana for 88 cents. But I could buy 19 of those bitches out here for 88 cents. Why would I want to pay more? Even if I was making $10,000 a month, why would I want to pay more? Seriously. It's not in my DNA to do that shit. It's just not. Let me get back to your comments. Where am I from? I'm from Orlando, Florida, USA. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I just want to show you around the park. This is Tree Lion Park. Tree Lion Park near the Mekong River. Yeah, it's all about mindset. It really is. Oh, okay. Somebody says, Just Human, you can get sugarcane juice in Louisiana. I had no idea. I've never seen it in Florida. I've never seen it in Florida. So that's pretty cool to know. Do I miss Disney, William? Hell no, I don't miss Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse can go, you know what? Lily says, how much longer are you planning to live in Cambodia? Girl, I don't know. I'm very comfortable now. I'm actually going to cover up this food so I don't get flies all over it. I'm very comfortable now. I've been here almost a year. I've signed 2 leases. I go every 6 months on my lease in my apartment. I have a super landlady. I have a super apartment for $330 a month. I don't really care for my neighbors upstairs, but I think I'm gonna outlast them. They're from South Africa, and they're sort of assholes, you know. Not saying everybody from South Africa is an asshole, okay? Like, don't freak out, man. If you're South African and you think I'm calling you one, you better recheck your ears. But no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that they can be assholes. Doesn't matter what country you're from. But yeah, they, especially the lady, it's a couple, it's an older couple in their 40s, and this lady thinks that, I mean, I can't sing either, I can't carry a note to save my life, but this woman really thinks she is the next Whitney Houston. And she'll be up there blasting her radio. Like last night she had her radio turned up, and she was trying to sing songs, and I was like, girl, it ain't gonna work, because everything echoes through my kitchen. Like, it's sort of like a concrete building, so when they play their music up there and she's in the kitchen, I can hear everything. Like, it all echoes down. So I was just like laughing. I was like, oh wow. So I just turn up my the volume on my TV or whatever I'm doing, and it's just like, yeah. But yeah, they moved in after me. Like, they were only, I was there 7 or 8 months before they even moved in. So they haven't even probably been through their first lease. So I got a feeling I'm going to outlast them, because I don't have any plans of really, I like Phnom Penh. I think I'm going to make this my home base, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm getting really used to the city. I'm getting used to the life out here. There's so many places that I could like catch a train, a bus, or an airplane and just go to another Southeast Asian country. So like if I want to travel to Thailand or Laos or Vietnam, I mean, it's like, what is it, an hour or two flight at the most? Philippines, Indonesia, Bali, Malaysia, like it's all here. I'm centrally located where I could just hop on a plane for maybe $100 or less and hitch a ride up and back, you know, make a weekend out of it if I want to. But right now, I mean, I'm sort of like settled down, you know what I mean? But I would never say that I would stay here forever. I don't want to put that thought out there, because things change, you know? Environments change, politics change the country. I mean, I thought I was going to live back in Florida for the rest of my life, but that didn't happen because of the economics is why I left. I was like, you know what? I can thrive better over here and be more financially stable. So if my grown children, they're grown, they're both still in Florida, but if they ever need my help, I can throw a lifeline out to them. You know what I mean? Whereas if I was still in Florida, living paycheck to paycheck and not able to actually put any money away, then how am I, like, in other words, if I'm the sinking ship, let's put it with an analogy. Let's say my boat is sinking. Their boat's sinking. We're both sinking, okay? And they're trying to go, hey, save me, throw me a line, mama. And I'm like, I can't even save myself. How can I save you when I can't save myself? You see what I'm saying? So for me to make the sacrifice, leave them, go to a whole nother country, start a whole new life, be able to not only keep my boat afloat, per se, but also be able to have that lifeline to throw to them when they get in trouble. I think it's better for us all the way around. Now, not to say that I denounced my U.S. citizenship. I still have it, and I have no plans in denouncing it, because I still want to visit my children, right? So I go back to the United States and I visit them every 2 years. I swing back in. This is my off year, so next year will be my on year. On, off. And I will fly back into Florida, and I will visit for like a month or two, hang out with the kids. I call them kids, but they're grown-ass adults. They're still my babies now. Can't tell me they ain't my babies. I could still whoop their ass if I need to. But, yeah, I mean, but they get it. And actually they sort of dig the idea themselves. Like, I mean, I think my daughters, she likes Asia and the Asian culture, but I think she's too scared to do the move, and she's planning on getting married and all that. Who knows? Maybe she'll change her mind down the road. But my son is all about it. Like, he's like, I can't believe how cheap you're living. He's like, I need to figure out a way to make money online so that I can maybe do the same thing you're doing. And he's 21. So if he's already thinking that shit, I mean, I had this 10 years in the making. I was ready to bolt when I was in my 40s, but I still had to work to support my youngest. My youngest was my son. Daughter was always, they're 6 years apart. She grew up, moved out of the house, but I had one left in the nest per se. So I had to focus on him and make sure that I got him through school, got him prepared so that he can have his job and his apartment and blah, 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 make sure he was set. And I told them both before I left, I says, hey, this is your mother's dream. This may not be yours, but this is something I've always wanted in life. I want to hit the road. I want to travel. And then I want to live in another country. And I laid out all the reasons why. And I got 100% agreement from both of them. And, we got technology. I mean, now we have FaceTime, we got the internet, we've got our phones. Like, it's not like you don't see or talk to your family ever again. It's not like back in the 50s or 60s when there was no cell phones or internet and people were handwriting letters, right? This is a different time, a different era. And now we can do these things, which is absolutely fantastic. Look at this pretty view here. Live it to the fullest with grace and freedom. Yes, I agree, Earth Angel. Where am I at? I'm actually in just a little park. See, I'm in a hut. Check out this A-frame hut. It's in a park. See, I got somebody's out here cleaning. And I'm just hanging out. I've got my drink over here. I'm just hanging out. I'm sitting on this wood plank talking to you guys. No, I'm not in India. That's a good guess, though. No, I'm in Cambodia. Hello, hello, hello. I think we're dead. Oh. Okay. Are we back online? Let me know. Tell me if you can see or hear anything. We're sort of hiding out in a hut here. We're hiding in a hut. Hello, Jose. Looks like you said hi twice. That's funny. Somebody asked what I'm going to do with the bricks. I don't know. Maybe I'll help America build that wall at the border. I'll ship the bricks back to the USA and let them use that for the wall. How's that? That's what we'll do with it. That's what we'll do with those bricks. I think that's a plan. See, that guy's pondering. He's like, should we ship them back to the US or should we not? Probably not. What time is it? It is 3:30 going on 4 o'clock. You can see the sun. It's about 3:30 or 4 o'clock. Is he taking a dump? Yeah, maybe he is. That's funny. Maybe he is. You see and hear me? All right, Velvet. Is it Velvet here? Cool. Awesome. Waiting to see if anybody can come back in. Yeah, we're having a hard time on this. 4G's going in and out constantly. Ouch. The ants are getting after me too. Okay, what else do we got going on here? That's so funny. You guys are so funny. You see me and hear me now? Okay. Yeah, it's just going to be going in and out, guys. Anyway, enjoy the view. I'm going to catch up on your stuff here. But yeah, if you guys are wondering where we're in a park in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Good day from a fishing boat in Tasmania. Wow. Stephen Hersey? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I agree. Is it Gino Boss? Yeah, just move on with the flow, you know what I mean? Just enjoy the live chat and step over the naysayers. Hello, is it Ursani? Hello? Yeah, but a fishing boat in Tasmania? That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Where do I live? I live in Cambodia. I live in Phnom Penh. Amber Pitt. She's from Ohio. Okay. Hello, Ohio. I don't know. The chat may be going on again. Was it 3:40 in the morning, Amber? Okay. Okay. But yeah, you know, it is what it is, guys. Hello, is it Devon? Devon. Hello, Devon. Yeah, we got people all around us here. Yeah, I'm just sort of sitting here live streaming and these ladies are busting their ass breaking. What is the place? Well, it's really just a park. It's like a bamboo park. I mean, a bamboo, like, I'm just hanging out in a shed. I don't know what you would call this, a lean-to, a shed. See, you just sort of sit here, on here. And they got a little, it's cute. It's a cute little park. They got their building blocks out here. They're still building on it. But it's a cute place just to chill out. But yeah, it is Cambodia. We're in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. There's one of the main roads over there. It's out that way. Yeah, it's a hut. Yeah, there are, Devon. There's a lot of old and beautiful temples out here. And Julie's in the house saying hi. Hi, Julie. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up would be excellent if you can. Doesn't hurt to press that little thumb. Doesn't hurt to press the thumb at all. Let me see. I'm going to go back some more and see if I missed any of your comments or questions. I mean, you can just sit here and watch this lady rake the leaves. Well, Devon, I'm actually from USA. I'm from Orlando, Florida, USA. And I have immigrated to Cambodia. I think I got mosquitoes coming after me. Now, this is nice to hang out. The traffic's gonna get really, really bad here pretty soon, but it's nice to hang out, get out of the sun for a bit. Hi, Justin. Kisses. Oh, that's sweet. Dishes. Lucky. Yeah, well. Yeah, I guess me getting out of the States is pretty lucky, but like I said, it took about 10 years for me to make a plan and work a plan, and that's exactly what I recommend that you do, is just, if that's something you desire, I mean, just don't pack your bag and say, I'm moving to Cambodia, because you better have a plan, man. You gotta know where your money's coming in. And what I highly recommend is that you, if you're from the States, that you have American dollars coming in, because the exchange rate is good out here. Your dollar, your one American dollar equals 4,000 of their money. So they have what's called Cambodian reals. So it's a $1 to 4,000 exchange. Now, can you get more in other neighboring countries? You can. Like if you go to Vietnam, I think they run off of dongs. You can get more of an exchange rate against your US dollar. But I prefer it here because I don't have to do any visa border runs when my visa expires. Whereas Vietnam, you do. They don't have a retirement visa in Vietnam. In fact, you have to leave the country every 3 months in order to come back in and reset your visa in Vietnam. Unless things have changed, I heard. But here, where I'm at in Cambodia, hopefully I didn't lose you guys, but when you're, okay, where did I leave off? So I was telling you, like in Vietnam, you have to actually leave the country. You have to do what's called a border run, and you have to go over the border line into a neighboring country to get your visa stamped out. And then you have to buy a new visa, get yourself stamped back in, and travel back into the country. And you got to do this rinse and repeat every 3 months, which is a hassle when you're trying to live in a country, right? And it costs money and time. But here in Cambodia, you just go to a local visa agent. It's really simple, man. You go to a local visa agent. Like I'm in the city, there's millions of them here in the city. They charge a small fee to process your visa, and they take your passport. You know, you're only without your passport for about a week and a half. You pay the fee, they take your passport. They're the ones, in other words, the middleman. They go to the immigration department with your stuff. They process it in-house, and then they just give you a text message through WhatsApp, because they do WhatsApp out here, or Telegram. I say, hey, you know, Tami, that's my name. Tami, your visa's ready. Come pick up your passport and your visa. And then you just go back to their office and go pick it up. It's pretty freaking easy, man. Pretty freaking easy. Oh, she finished the leaves already. That was pretty fast. That's pretty good. Pretty good. She's still raking over here. No, I'm not familiar with the indigenous people, although I've heard about them. I haven't personally, like, ventured out to see where they live or anything like that. I don't know about the non-mini pagoda, Jose. Is that local in Phnom Penh? Would I ever change my citizenship? No, I wouldn't do that. No, I'll keep my American citizenship. Yeah, I'll keep my citizenship here, guys. I don't want to give up my U.S. citizenship. I like it. Because I don't want the hassle, like, when I travel back into the United States. Did I travel? Says, did you move to Cambodia permanently? If you're still online, travel. I don't know if I have people still on here or not. My thing is terrible. This live stream's not holding too well. Let me know if you guys can still see and hear me. And then I'll answer, was it travel the universe's question? I'll answer that in just a minute. There we go. I see people coming back in. Okay, cool. Okay, travel the universe, you asked, did you move to Cambodia permanently? For now, I did. Long story short, the answer's yes. I am here permanently for now. I've been here for almost a year, so as of January, it'll be a year. I came here January 2025, so yeah, next month it'll be 1 year. As far as saying that I'm going to stay here for the rest of my life, I can't answer that question. But for now, life is good. I could do another year. I could maybe stay here for up to 5 years. I mean, I'm really honestly thinking of making this just a home base because, the economy is pretty nice. Everything seems pretty chill out here. Now, if things get dicey and, maybe it costs more money to live out here, then I would consider another location in the world. But for now, this is my home. And like I said, never say never. I mean, you never know. You never know where I'm going to be next. Hence the name of the channel. Don't know where I'm going next. Might even get a wild travel hair up my butt and want to just get my backpack and just say, screw it, I'm going to hit the road and start traveling month to month to month to different countries again like I did before. I did slow travel for like 2 years before I actually settled down here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. But now it's like this is a new chapter in my life. It's like, I'll settle down for a bit, stack my coins, help other people move out here in the meantime. I've met a lot of you guys, a lot of my subscribers that have subscribed to the channel. And by the way, I want to say that if you're new here, hit me up on my email. I have a business email, which I have it in the link below the video, but I'll tell you right now, it's Tami, Tami, at nextstepunknown.com. You can write me anytime if you have any questions about moving out here to Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I'd be glad to help you. Another thing you can check out is my website, nextstepunknown.me. And that's where my actual expat relocation services are, or if you just want to pick up some Cambo merch, I have a lot of cool stuff on there, So, yeah, I mean, that's what I do. That's what I'll do, Scooby-Doo. That's what I'm doing, Scooby-Doo. Anyway, let me get back to your comments. Ouch. I do have family. I have an uncle out in Texas, and my 2 children are in Florida. They're grown. I look Australian? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Really bad in Tennessee? Oh, that's terrible. George? Wow. They don't have internet? Well, I guess if you're out in the mountains, right? I've been through the mountains out there. That could be pretty rough. Sean says you like what I'm doing? Cool, Sean. I mean, I think he's still thinking about it. What attracts me in Cambodia? Culture, travel, food. Do you get any Americans there? Um, I like the Asian vibe, okay? I just like Asian culture in particular, but what attracted me here to Phnom Penh, oh, I got a dog. I got a dog. Hold on. We got dogs. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. I know you're smelling my food. You can't come up here, buddy. Your gator. He's smelling my chicken. I didn't finish my chicken. I had to put it in my bag, bro. He was sniffing my bag right here. I was like, oh, hell no, man. I'm taking that home and eating that. But anyway, what initially attracted me here, if you don't know my backstory, is that I was planning on moving out here anyway to teach. My main thing I already had my pension, right? I had my pension. So I'm 55. I got my pension from my job because I put in the 24 years of service, so I was able to retire with a pension. And then I was like, well, maybe I can make a little extra bread while I'm out here. So I got the idea of maybe teaching in person out here in Cambodia. And I gave it a shot. I came out here, I gave it a shot. It wasn't for me. They had me teaching kindergarten kids, and I was like, I don't really want to do this. And then, of course, it was like jumping back into the matrix because, you had to follow their hours. You had to work their hours Monday through Friday. It was like another full-time job. And I was like, man, that's the reason I left the United States. That's the reason I retired, was to get out of the matrix, not to be working Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 for somebody else, right? And I was like, then I realized, I was like, you know what? I don't even need the extra cash out here. Like, I can literally just live off my $800 a month pension. Yeah, I'm only living on $800, guys. And I'm still saving $150 a month. I really only use $650 out of my pension. And I'm living in the city, bro. Like, I'm not living out in the rice fields in Cambodia. I'm living in the freaking city. And you can make it, I'm making it on $650 a month. Now, of course, it depends on your lifestyle. Now, if you want to ball out and get a big ass fancy condo in the sky, you're not going to pay what I'm paying. Although you could get me maybe close. I know somebody who just got here who's got a really sweet, like, 1-bedroom townhouse condo overlooking this river, and he's only paying $380 a month, but he doesn't have a balcony. So that's sort of a drawback for me. But he does have a pool, he's got a sauna, he's got a gym, like, all of that's inclusive, right? Now, where I live, I'm away from the river. I'm like 30 minutes west out of the city. And I'm in an actual traditional Khmer neighborhood, and I'm paying $330 a month, but I don't have a pool and all that shit. But that's okay, because I have like a huge ass 1-bedroom apartment, 2 bathrooms, king size bed. It came all furnished, brand new. I'm the first tenant, because she said she just remodeled that apartment. I'm the first tenant. It's got a 180 wraparound balcony. So I can sit out on my balcony in the shade, or I can sit on the other side where the sun's coming in, hang out my clothes. I got a washing machine. Like, it's super nice, man. So, long story short, I guess I'm rattling on if you guys don't know my story. But anyway, I came here initially for the teaching. And then when I decided I could live off of my pension and not have to teach for a living, I was like, screw it, I'm not gonna work. I'm just gonna do my thing. I'm just gonna be on YouTube entertaining you. And, doing my own thing online and doing my expat services to help other people out. So that's been working out pretty sweet. Earn a little extra bread here and there. And then I fell in love with the place. I mean, what can I say, man? The longer I stayed here, the more I got to know the people out here, how they live, how they maneuver through like tuk-tuk rides are so fun and crazy all at the same time. Like, it just makes you wonder how they don't wreck into each other. Like, it's pretty amazing. And of course, the economy's really good, the food's good, the weather's perfect all the time. Now, it is going to go into the hot months. The rainy season's about ending, and it will be going into the hot months. I'd say March through June. So if you're planning to visit out here, now is actually a really good time. The humidity's not too bad. You got some nice breezes out here. But later on, it's going to get super, super hot. So if you're not into that and high humidity, because we're talking like 95 degrees plus, but that's really only a few hours during the day. Like if you're hiding under a hut like I am and it's super hot, you're still going to feel pretty cool. You'll be okay. Anyway, enough of me rapping. Let me get back to your messages. I think this lady's done. Yeah, she's got 2 bags full. Oh, buns are on this wood. Okay, let's see what it says. Am I a missionary? No. Thank you, Con. I appreciate that comment. The wildlife? There is no wildlife out here other than stray dogs like you saw running through here. That's about it. Yeah, you could build your own house if you want to, Bigelow. Yeah, but that's not my thing. I don't want to do that. India's in the house. Yep, Sean, I found peace. No, I didn't buy a house. Maybe so. Yeah, the agenda is just a free format. I'm looking at your comments now. I do chat on, but I'm looking at your comments. Where am I at? I'm in a park in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Safety and security is really good here. There's no problems. Am I a missionary? No, I'm not a missionary. I'm not a missionary, guys. Oh, Alex M is in the house. Hi, Alex. No, there's no landmines in Phnom Penh, guys. Yep, there's no landmines in Phnom Penh. They actually got rid of all that. So it's very, very safe. So if anybody's wondering, about the safety, I haven't run into any situations where I've felt unsafe, whether I'm walking in the middle of the city, whether I'm hanging out here by myself in a park. I'll tell you what, it was more sketchy and unsafe for me to hang out in a park in my own home country than it is to do it here in this country in Cambodia, which is totally crazy. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing how safe it is out here. It's wonderful. But I'll get back to your comments here. Yeah, they have the killing fields out here, guys. So I haven't personally been there. A lot of people say I should go check it out. I don't know. I'm just, I don't really want to go and look and pay for something where people were shot and killed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. To me, that's pretty morbid. That's not something I'm into. So what's up, Alex? Okay. I see people are coming in the chat. That's fabulous. But yeah, we're just sitting and hanging out. Like I said, I was finishing up my sugarcane drink. Am I near a highway? No, I'm actually near, this is a river out here. And you're going to see some motorbike, but there is like a road. It's not the highway, but it's a road that runs along the Mekong River. The bridge, if you can see it under the tree, that's the bridge that goes over the river. So yeah, it looks like a main road, but it's not. But yeah, I'm glad you guys came in. That's super that you decided to join me on this live stream. That's fabulous. As a chat, want to know what it feels like to be free. It's in Cambodia. Yeah, Jose. Yeah. Talk to this man, Jose Martinez, 1962. This guy just came into Cambodia, I think, a week ago? Didn't you just come into Cambodia a week ago, Jose? And now you understand what I'm talking about, right? You understand the freedom that you feel out here? I mean, unless you're right in the tourist zone where they're going to hassle you for money, you can go anywhere in the city and nobody's going to hassle you for anything. They're just going to look at you and they're going to smile and say hi. And, they don't really care. They just don't. They don't care. Oh, Friday. Okay, Friday. You came in on Friday? All right. Okay. Oh, bats. Somebody's river of bats. They've got bats here in Phnom Penh, guys. In fact, I was just at the Wat Phnom Temple in the center of town here. And it was like about this time, about 4-ish, 4:30 in the afternoon. I heard all this, you know how, I don't know if you ever heard of like bats, like they make a loud screeching bird sound, but they're not birds, obviously, they're bats. They've got big bats out here, okay? And their wingspan's at least a foot. They were at the park in the middle of the city, like hanging upside down. They were just waking up and they were starting to like move around and screaming and they were flapping their wings and everything. I was like, whoa. And then they started flying all over the place. I was like, those aren't birds. I was like thinking of that song, Batman, Batman, Batman. I was waiting for Batman and the Batmobile to pop out because I was like, damn. I mean, I've never seen so many. There must have been hundreds of bats, and this is in the city. So yeah, guys, and you get to see that for $1. You have to pay $1 as a foreigner to get into the park, and you can watch the bats in the city. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let me get back to your comments. I have to do it quick, so my phone is dying, guys. I don't think they're vampire bats. No, these bats here don't attack you. They're shy. I think they... Oh, here we go. Is that the place where you had the interviews? Yes, Alex, I'm actually at the place where I do my interviews. I haven't had any interviewees lately, so I'm sort of here by myself. I'm interviewing myself today. But who knows, maybe I'll get a couple of people that are already out here if they're not shy. Write me on my email and let's do some interviews. I want to get back in the saddle again. I want to interview some people. I need my next victim. I've interviewed 4 people so far, so yeah, we need to do some more interviews. It would be fun. Good morning, sister. Hey, Scott. Good morning. Asia's a great place to find a wife. I wouldn't know that. Maybe. You got bats in the Philippines? Okay. DC movies are banned in Pakistan. Okay. Somebody's in the house from Pakistan. Hello, Pakistan. Bats are everywhere in Asia. Yeah, I have to agree. I've seen bats also, like when I first got into Southeast Asia, I was in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. I went to a place called, I guess it was called Bat Cave. They have the big Hindu statue and everything out there. Talk about bats. Big ass cave you walk through. Oh, there were a lot of bats in there and monkeys. So I was dodging two animals, bats and monkeys. But anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for joining the live stream. I do have to cut it because my phone is dying and so am I. So if you just jumped in, I apologize. You can catch it on the replay.